you have to know what constitutes stretch, right? For
Mm.
that person, right? And so the worst thing we can do is just be like, hey, Matt, I believe in you. You got this, right? And we see that too often with people, especially new employees when they don't have it. And so I think of it and I talk about it as the just right approach or a rubber band, right? Too much stretch on the rubber band, too much challenge and it breaks. Not enough support from your fingers, it flops, right? And so we want to avoid both of those extremes. So what I want to do is ensure that what does Matt have that's of interest in this project? And does he actually truly possess the skills and the abilities to do what he's setting out to do? And that's where I come in as the leader to help navigate that. And I am not the sole person responsible for that. You and I together get to chart that path to determine, are you just super eager and it's too much of a stretch or is there a realistic stretch? And these are once again these same conversations. And these conversations have to start at some point. For organizations that bring us in that have not done anything like this for years, it's a big pill to swallow. It's a real shift towards one-on-one time as opposed to what they might be used to. And we're really trying to move them from putting out fires to being able to look up beyond the people and see where they're going as an organization.
Mm.
And that's a big stretch for people. It's a big change. And so support is a key of this. And I have to give them feedback over this experience because they're like, man, this is getting seems like a lot of work just talking to people and not doing. And and I have to say, just trust the process. Come with me on this journey because what's going to eventually happen is you're going to create this engagement and investment of these employees, and they're going to start holding each other accountable in a very different way than the leader holds them accountable. And so that cultural piece starts to grow and blossom, and some great things happen. And it's at that point that the leaderships can step back. But it takes time to get there because we're really trying to get a handle on what's my relationship to you if I'm your supervisor, as I know what support you do and don't need. And one
Mm.
of the important things to remember is that people's needs for support are extremely variable. It's not based on your job description necessarily, it's based on the tasks at hand. And so I offer that support around what it is that you're doing in accordance to what you need, which is still giving you a little bit of that stretch. It's still challenging, but you feel like, hey, Rob's got my back. I know I could ask him questions. And then there's situations where you don't need me at all. You just need me to tell you, I remove barriers and tell you what resources are available because you got it. And so it's finding that sweet spot with each person on each project.
So it's an ongoing process, right? It's not like you can
It's
get to know somebody through good, high quality one-to-ones, and then you know exactly what's going to be challenging for them, and then just give it to them and get out of the way. There still needs to be ongoing adjustments and conversations, refinements, is what you're saying, right, along the way.
The analogy I consistently think of is the dance. And I'm not saying who leads and who follows, but in order for a pair to be effective at dancing, they have to work together
Hmm.
and they have to complement each other. Someone steps forward, someone steps back. And that's the same thing for every relationship in our life that's healthy and meaningful, right? Whether it's a significant other, a child, an employee, a coworker, there's constantly give and take occurring, or at least there should be, that's really sensitive to the needs at that time. And so that's all we're trying to do is to create a system where one size fits all does not serve anyone well. And then what we're trying to do is really cultivate these relationships so that I know my people better, so that I know how to support them. I know how to set them up for success, and so that we can move forward as a team to tackle whatever it is that we're meant to tackle.